So as you guys know, our scripture is Galatians 6 and 9, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. This is a familiar scripture for our, I call us church folk, that's been raised in the church, and it's a familiar scripture. So I say, God, this scripture is, as some people call it, a cliche scripture. And I said, God, what would you like me to say to your people today? And he gave me 5 words. 5 words. Walk into your due season. I said, God, what? And he said it again, and it's been ringing in my spirit all week. So the theme for today is walk into your due season. So I looked up the word due. And the word due means expected at or planned for a certain time, or a person's right or what is owed to someone. So what he has me saying to you guys today is this next season that you're about to go into will be the season of expectation. Whatever you're expecting, I don't know if it's a job, a house, maybe your health, and even some people owe you some things. This next season is about to manifest and come to pass. So I got 3 steps for you today that's going to launch you into this next season. I said it's going to launch you into this next season if you pay attention and grab a hold of it. My first step or point for you today, make sure your faith is on point. And we hear about faith all the time. So it's nothing new, but it's got to be somebody in here that need it if God keeps telling us about faith. And we know that Hebrews 11:1 states, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I'm not talking about just any faith. I'm talking about unwavering faith, unshakable faith. That faith where you don't know where he's at, why he has you doing what he has you doing. But as Nike says, just do it. Because guess what? Disobedience comes with a big price. So just do it. I can think of a time back in 2012, I was a freshman in college. Going on, doing my thing, having a good time. Then boom, I get hit with a letter from the college's business office. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically where you pay your bill and stuff like that. That letter said I owed, and I don't know the exact number now, but it was around $5,000. And I'm like, God, I don't know where this is about to come from, how I'm about to pay it. My mom right now don't have it. So I said, God, what am I going to do? So I was human for a moment. I cried, but thank God for a friend at the moment who had a real Holy Ghost. That said, get up and fight. And ever since that day, going forward, that's what I did. Every day after the business office closed, I would go by there, I would stretch my hand out and say, I command my balance to come down in the name of Jesus. Now, at the time, I didn't know why God had me doing it. Some days, let's be real, I didn't feel like doing it, but I did it. So by around March, I had got it down to about $3,000. But let me tell you something, by May, by the time I went home, God blessed me with the whole $3,000 in one lump sum. And guess what I did? I went straight to the business office, paid it, and ever since then I haven't owed Goldie Beacon College 1 cent. Actually, in the next couple years, they owe me. The moral of the story is everything God has you doing is a piece to your individual puzzle. So even though you may not understand why he has you doing certain things, just do it. Just do it. And if you know faith is something that you're struggling with, ask God to help your unbelief. In Mark chapter 9, I believe it's verse around 23, 24, the father and his son went to Jesus because his son had a deaf and dumb spirit. And the first thing God asked him was, do you believe? And the answer was, I believe, but help my unbelief. That's what you need to do today. If you know you got a problem with faith, don't let your pride bring you down. You better go to God and ask him to help you with your unbelief. Because without faith, you're not going to go no higher than you already are. That leads me to my second point, which is be dedicated and willing to work. And this is a big one because in today's society, especially the millennials around my age, we don't like to work for stuff. We think just because we saved and we have faith that we pray to God and it's just going to fall out the blue sky onto our laps on a silver platter. But I came today to tell you that's not so. So if you know you want good grades, guess what you got to do? You got to go to class, study, and show thyself approved. That's what the Bible said. If you don't believe it, you better go to the Bible for yourself. You better read up on it for yourself today. If you know you want God to heal you and you got diabetes and you still stuffing sugar down your throat, I'm here to tell you God's not going to do it. He's not going to do it until you put that fork down and say, and discipline yourself. If you know you want a job, God's not going to just throw a job in your lap. You got to research, fill out the applications, update your resume and your cover letter. Come on. Because the Bible says faith without works is dead. And if you don't believe, you better read the book of James. He mentioned it multiple times throughout the book of James, so you better read up on it. Faith without works is dead. And after you work, prepare yourself for the manifestation. And my last and final point, get rid of distractions. I'm going to say it again. Get rid of distractions. I'm going to say it the third time for free. Get rid of distractions. And you know what the number, I was talking to God, I said, God, what you get rid of distractions? What you want me to talk about? And he dropped it down in my spirit. One of the number one distractions in church folks' lives are other people. Other people. Don't you let these fake, phony friends get in your ear and shift your focus and knock you off of your confession. I'm going to say it again for free. Don't you let these fake, phony people knock you off of focus and off of your confession. Because guess what? Everybody don't want to see you make it. Everybody don't want to see you go higher than you are right now. I had to learn that myself. The word comes from me first. And then I can preach it, y'all. I'm going to say it again. Don't let these people get into your ear. Especially the ones that don't got the Holy Ghost. What they going to tell you? If you got the Holy Ghost and they don't, what can they tell you? What can they possibly tell you about your destiny? They can't. Don't take it up with me, take it up with God. Don't be so easily persuaded. I don't care if it's family, friend, foe. Because guess what? Some of us got some messy family members and friends. Come on, you got some messy family members and friends that like to get in your ear. And they look for the ones that are easily persuaded. Don't be easily persuaded. If you know God told you, if you went to college for criminal justice and you know God told you it's a job online, I want you to apply for it to be an FBI agent. Don't you let nobody get in your ear and say, well, I think that's a little far-fetched. Why don't you just apply to be a cashier at Pizza Hut? No sir, no ma'am. And don't get my words twisted. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with working at Pizza Hut, but if that's not the plan that God has for your life, you're out of order. So tell them, no sir, no ma'am, I know what God told me. Because in this season, God does not want us to settle for mediocrity. I'm going to say it again, God does not want us to settle for mediocrity. If you don't know what mediocrity means, it means mediocre, small, average. We don't serve a mediocre God, so why would he bless us with mediocrity? Come on, use your common sense. He blessed us all with common sense, use it. And my last thing is don't settle for what's easy or convenient. Don't settle for what's easy or convenient. Some of us are still stuck where we are because it's convenient. Because it's convenient. And we're afraid to break out and go higher. Don't settle for what's convenient. And I'm going to tell this story and I'm in. I told you guys a little while ago about when I had this bill and God paid it. What I didn't tell you is when I went up to the business office to, see what was out there, try to figure out scholarships or whatever, the head of the business office at the time told me, well, you can't afford to go here. Why don't you just go back home and go into a community college? And I looked at her and I said, no. And, because I knew God had more for me. And I knew, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with community college, but that wasn't what God had for me. And if I had listened to her, because what she didn't know was what I had on the inside of me. What she didn't know was the God I served. And if I had listened to her and let her persuade me, I would have never went on to graduate with my bachelor's degree on time. And not only that, but I led my classes processional as the SGA president at the time. And guess what? I sat on the very stage with the same person who told me that. Sat right by her. And walked across the stage and made sure she see me get my diploma. And then that next year I went on and got my master's degree. So don't let these people get in your ear and persuade you when you know what God told you. And in my conclusion, I encourage all of you moving forward to wake up every day in expectation. Wake up every day expecting God to do something great. Even if you got to wake up every day and say, God, I know you're going to do something good today. You do that. Go get what's yours. God bless you.